entire bag.
It's about half
of salad macaroni in it, in the bowl. Okay. We're gonna show you. It kind of took up half-ish. Okay. Now, oh my gosh. So sorry about that, folks. Now Clara is going to put some other macaroni-ish. It's just kind of spaghetti noodles. Okay. And she is going to break them in half to make them smaller. Okay. We're going to use about not half, like a third of the box. Okay. Now, Clara, will you go ahead and just break them down by the pan so any messes? Good. Now just drop them in there. Good. They're going to have little spikies sticking up, so you're just going to want to, they won't be hot yet, so you can just go ahead and just kind of put them down. Now, Miss Izzy's going to kind of mix them up in there, make sure they're all underwater submerged. And we're going to go ahead and just put a lid on that. Good job. Okay, now as we're looking at the burgers, here, I'm going to have Miss Clara put the camera towards our burgers. And they're cooking fast.
Yummy.
Okay. We're just going to flip them now. Just like this. Flip them over. See how they're getting a little brown on top? That does not mean that they are done. They still have plenty of cooking to do. So, you know, we're just going to flip them just like this. And this little guy, poor little guy, is kind of dead. This one's kind of dead right now. So we're just going to let it cook, and we'll just make little burger pieces. Now, Miss Izzy is going to put the lid back on the pan as the burgers keep cooking. Now our macaroni is cooking right now. We're going to start talking about how we're going to make our Fruit Loop bars. Will you put this in the trash for me? Okay. Hey girls, would y'all like to tell them all the wonderful things that they can put on their ranch burgers?
Well,
You could put lettuce,
you could put some yummy bacon.
or you could put more ranch.
You could put some tomatoes. And you could put a little pepperonis. Maybe add some pickles. Or maybe if you like mayonnaise.
Alright, well that's a lot of cool stuff that you can put on your ranch burger. Girls, will y'all hand me the little cupcake filler majigs? And today, we're going to make little bite-sized Fruit Loop bar circles. Hey, Clara,
Yes.
will you hold the camera over the macaroni so I can show everyone?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to lift it up. It's
Woo!
continuing to a boil as we put all these macaronis in there. So it's not going to take long because they are so small. All right, will you move on to the burgers so I can show them the burgers? Again. Woo! They're looking good. Oh, see? Okay, what do you do? Look.
Woo!
Now we're going to turn the burger down and we're going to lift it up. Okay? Never panic when that happens. Okay? Never panic. That means we're going to have to just turn our burner down. That means that they're getting close to done. And then if you, you can always just take off the lid and remove it completely. And there won't be any more steam or any more bubbles coming out. So that's good. You can go ahead and put the camera back down. Woo!
Goodness.
It's a little smoky in here just because we had, alright, Miss Izzy, if you would like to just keep stirring that. Good. See, they're getting almost finished. They're getting almost done. Yes. Hey, will you get me a water? And always remember to just stay hydrated. You know, my little health talk. Okay? Woo! I'm going to go ahead and flip those burgers again. They're getting nice and juicy looking.
Here you go, Daniela.
Thanks. Will you set it down for me? Okay, so those burgers are looking yummy, and our little burger bite buddies over here are looking good too. So we're just going to want to flip those, put the lid back on, letting it keep baking. Okay, so normally you're going to want a bun, obviously, for your burger. But we're going to use some bread because I like bread better, so do my assistants. Okay, would you like to test some little macaroni?
Oh, sure.
Okay,
Just put it down there.
there's no reason that you cannot try the food. Make sure it's cooked well, but just don't drop it on the floor like I did. You can get one little macaroni noodle or whatever. I'm going to get two for my two assistants. I'm going to go ahead and put it on the counter, our clean counter, that we wiped down before the show. And I can already tell that they're not cooked, but y'all can go ahead and let them cool and try them. Hey girls, would y'all like to show our audience? They're not cooked, are they?
Yummy! No,
would y'all like to go ahead and show the audience some cooking utensils and some pans?
Of course.
Or different knives?
Well, this is a fork that's used to jab the meat. You can like, This is for gravy.
I'll show y'all some stuff. This is a hot pan that you can take hot pans off the burner and out of the oven with.
And this is what you can kind of like turn over or flip the hamburgers. This is a knife that's used for cutting.
And we never play with them.
No.
And we always ask Mommy before we come to the kitchen. This is to slice an apple.
And if you like strawberries, you can
or
put
mushrooms or kiwi or
you
anything.
Can put it in the middle and it'll slice you up some yummy, yummy fruit.
Also, some other ingredients that we use is Pam, so things don't stick. We also, look at our doggy, but we never want to get the doggy close to the food. Now, Izzy is going to put the dog down and go wash her hands because dogs are very nasty. And this
is for cookie dough, so you can scoop it up and scoop it out, see how you can.
This is cake release for your cakes. Also, we have different kind of pans.
And we will also be using the cookie dough scooper for serving the Rice Krispie or Fruit Loop treats into the miniature cupcake.
And these are measuring cups. What your recipe calls for is how big of a cup you use. There's also little ones for teaspoons and tablespoons.
This is a spoon.
There's ladles
it's like
for gravy.
And this lets all the juice come out.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't really.
And then we have a toaster and a mixer. Toaster.
And we have this to mix up, like if you're making yummy brownies and
stuff like that. Little beater, mixer-ish thing. Okay, Miss Izzy is going to check and see if our noodles are done. They look pretty good to me. Don't keep it.
See if it's good. Not yet.
Not yet?
Yeah, maybe like 2 minutes.
Okay.
It's just a little bit hard.
Hey, Miss Izzy, will you tell the people what we're going to use this for?
Okay, we are going to be using this to put our macaroni in because it has holes. We'll bring the macaroni to the sink and pour it in so all the water will drain out and the noodles will cool off. So that's what this is.
And we have an unexpected treat for y'all. Miss Clara is going to be showing us how to make a special drink. Miss Clara, Miss Clara is going to be making a what?
I am going to make a homemade Diet Coke.
which is made with our soda stream.
Yes.
And we also have the energy drink one. Which one are you going to do, Miss Clara?
I think I'm going to do the Diet Coke one.
Okay. First, if you have a soda stream, hopefully you know how to do it. But first, we're going to want to fill our soda stream up with RO, which is reverse osmosis, water.
All the way to,
The little squeeze.
yeah, to this water line. If you can see it, I think you can.
Hey guys.
Right there.
Hey guys.
Yes.
We're going to focus on the burgers really quick because they are almost done.
All right.
I just flipped them, so let's go back to our soda stream. Okay. Okay.
Pink and yellow.
Okay.
And then you put it under here, and you twirl it up to where it can, stay there. And then Miss Danielle is going to squirt it for us 6 times to get it all nice and carbonated. And when you hear that, then it's like opening a Coke bottle, and you're
Yummy.
going to get this, and you're going to open the cap.
Need some assistance?
Yes, ma'am. You're going to open the cap,
Be careful.
and you see this? You just pour it in all the way to the top, and then very, very carefully, Miss.
Alright guys, while y'all
Pour
are
it in.
focusing on Miss Clara's soda stream, I'm going to take our ranch burgers off and put them on a paper plate and go ahead and lay them in the microwave.
And after you're done pouring it in, you get it and carefully mix it up and down. And then you put some ice in a cup. Ooh, might do that. You pour it in your cup. And then you drink some yummy Diet Coke. And there is lots more at the store. You can get Dr. Pepper and orange soda, but we have Diet Coke and the energy.
Alright,
Cheers! Yay!
I've just taken our ranch burgers off. See how yummy they look? Now I'm just going to set them in the microwave to keep them warm while we finish our other things. We're not going to start the microwave or anything. We're just going to leave them in there. Okay, guys. I would say that the macaroni looks about done.
Yes.
I'll bring it over here to the sink while I'll show them how to strain it. Now, this is called a strainer. Let me get these other couple little utensils. Okay. Let me see. Sorry. Put it over. Clara, will you put it? We're going to turn our burner off. Carefully bring our hot pan over here. Okay, we have our hot pan of noodles. Now, hey, Izzy, will you do a shot like this so they can watch me pour it in the strainer? Now we're going to just carefully pour it in there. Now, that's good. Kind of sift it out. Now we're going to go ahead and put it back in our pan so we can put our cheese and our butter and our milk. So go ahead and stay right there. Alright, you can go ahead and bring the camera back over here. We're going to start by putting our Velveeta. Now we have our Velveeta, which is we have 2 little 4-ounce chunks taken out of it with a recipe that I used a little while ago, a couple days ago. So, let me get a knife really quick. We're going to take just a knife, and we're going to just cut off some pieces. Now we're just going to cut off some pieces like this and just put it in there. You can put it like right here. Sorry. Okay, we're going to continue and put the whole block of Velveeta in there, just like this. like this. Now, as you see by the hot noodles,